Welcome to the American Republic. Today, we bring you a story that is both tragic and heartwarming. It all started when a stranger reached out to Lane, who goes by the username LaneIsCool14 on TikTok. The stranger urged her to share the incredible story that broke her family apart. After taking a DNA test, Lane learned that the man she thought was her biological father was not really her father. Instead, the stranger who reached out via social media happened to be Lane's biological dad. This reality made Lane cut off contact with her mother.
This fucking text message right here changed my life forever. About a year ago now, January 9th, I get a text message telling me to get a DNA test from Ancestry. And I think it's fake. I FaceTime my friend and I'm like, listen to this. And she's like, I swear my gut's telling me this is real. You need to respond. So I respond. And then they write me back. I was shook that they responded. And I let them know that I'd already done 23andMe the year before because it was on sale. And I was hoping I was going to find that I was like secretly exotic or related to royalty. But I'm just English and Irish like I thought I was. They even made a burner account on Facebook to message me and my husband saying I need to get a DNA test from Ancestry. They would not provide me with any sort of proof that this was real. And obviously I called my mom immediately saying, what the fuck? So a little backstory, my parents divorced when I was 9. I was very close with my mom and she always told me the story that like, she was an alcoholic and my dad cheated. My dad was a cheater.
The person suggested that Lane take the DNA test from Ancestry.com to see if she had any matches that were uncanny. Lane's mother had an affair with a guy 10 years younger than her when she was in college.
The fuck? So a little backstory, my parents divorced when I was 9. I was very close with my mom and she always told me the story that like, she was an alcoholic and my dad cheated. My dad was a cheater. So when I called her and she says, I know exactly what you're talking about. I had an affair. I almost fell off my fucking chair. She had an affair with a guy 10 years younger than her when she was in college. They went away for like a weekend or something and it was a one-time thing, but he even saw her on campus and said, is that mine? And she denied it. This bitch either gaslit herself or thought she was going to take this shit to her grave. Imagine? So I order an Ancestry test immediately. It takes about 6 weeks to get my results back. And ding, ding, your results are in. I find out that, yes, this man is my father. This stranger. So I message him immediately.
Sorry to interrupt, but before we continue, please support us by sharing and subscribing to our channel, The American Republic. Your support helps us continue to bring you important stories like this one. Lane has since blocked contact with her mother, who had kept up a lie for decades just to keep Lane in the dark as to who her real father was. Lane's story is both tragic and heartwarming. It's tragic that her family was torn apart, but it's heartwarming that she found her biological father and was able to connect with him after all these years. It's inspiring to see Lane's strength and resilience in cutting off contact with her mother and moving forward with her life. Her story is also scandalous in that her mother kept up a lie for decades. Despite the tragic circumstances, Lane's story shows that there can be hope and healing even in the darkest of situations. We hope her story inspires others who may be going through similar circumstances to stay strong and keep pushing forward. Thank you for watching The American Republic. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories.